some people really like these, and I guess some people don't, so, you know, depending on which side of the fence you're on, you're either going to like this or you're not, which is pretty much the case with all of my videos and my channel in general, which is kind of what I want to talk about today. You may have noticed that my videos have kind of been somewhat few and far between of late. Like, I'm not getting as many out as I usually do. And the reason for that is I've kind of been in a creative funk and kind of like a mental funk as well for the last couple of weeks. Just from a mental perspective, I've kind of felt pretty down, and I felt pretty drained of energy and enthusiasm, and I've just had no sort of oomph or sort of energy behind anything. I've just kind of not had the motivation to do things, and I've kind of just wallowed in the easy complacency of that, I guess, which is all too easy to do, but I find myself coming out of it now, and after kind of having like a foggy mental, emotional sort of thing going on for the last couple of weeks, things are kind of becoming a little bit more clear, and I'm kind of getting a bit more focus, I guess, even though this rambled diatribe probably suggests otherwise, but hey, it's a Liberty Whispers ramble video. What would it be if it wasn't all over the place? But anyway, so yeah, I've had that kind of going on, which hasn't been good, you know, but like I said, I'm kind of coming out the other side of it now, which is good, but also I've kind of just been in a really sort of creative dry spell. I haven't really had any ideas that have kind of really struck me as stuff that I want to do, or stuff that I think will work, and on top of that I've got some other stuff that I'm trying to do outside of my channel. So, you know, when your energy and enthusiasm is kind of in the lower regions, it's hard to muster up ideas for everything. It's hard enough sometimes to muster up ideas for anything, let alone everything. So in terms of my channel, I haven't really had anything that I want to put out, and I'm not really one for just doing kind of generic videos, and by that I mean like role plays and stuff that has been done 100 times, and I'm not knocking people that do, you know, because that is their thing, and if they find something that works and something that they want to use their channel for, all power to you, because, you know, you have an idea of what you're doing with your channel, whereas I at the minute don't. If I ever have, I don't think I have, but yeah, you know, if that works for you, that's great, and keep doing it, you know, especially if you keep enjoying it. That's the main thing. I don't know, I always want to try and at least try and do something different in regards videos, when it's not just me rambling, which I don't know, maybe that's my thing. I don't know, my channel is having an identity crisis, I guess. But yeah, that's kind of the reason why it's been a bit slow in terms of content, simply because I haven't really had anything that I think is worth putting out, and rather than just kind of bombard you with mediocre or poor or, you know, middling stuff all the time, I'd rather kind of just wait and I don't know, wait until I think I have something that I'm happy with and that I think you'll be happy with. But yeah, so that's the reason why not so much stuff going on, but you know, hopefully I will kind of begin to pick momentum up and kind of get some ideas going, and you know, hopefully get some good stuff out there. I have a few loose ideas, but I need to expand on them and see if they will work. I don't know if they will, but you know. But if there's anything that, I mean, you would like to hear me do, any sort of requests or whatever, please let me know. You know, maybe that will help inspire me, I guess. I don't know. I think that's what's the problem. I'm kind of just lacking a bit of inspiration. But hopefully that will come back pretty soon. I do know that my next video will be kind of like March in review for music, like I did with January and February a couple of weeks back. Kind of going over some of my favourite stuff of March, of which there is quite a bit. This month's been pretty good, but I won't go into details on that because obviously that would defeat the purpose of making a video, but that's kind of what you can expect next. And then after that, I don't know. I guess we'll just have to see. As I said before, if you have any sort of requests or ideas yourself, you know, I'm not like leeching you for ideas. It's just, you know, if I had more of an idea of what you guys would like to hear or what you heard from me in the past that you'd like to maybe hear more of, you know, maybe that would help me kind of form a more clear vision of what I want to do with this channel, kind of going on from here. Yeah, so, you know, if you have stuff you want to hear, requests, or just ideas, then please let me know. I just had to stop myself from sneezing. It was weird, because it really felt like I was, but I didn't. Anyway, you don't even need to know that. I don't even know why I'm putting this in. Probably just to record over the weird loud noise I made. That was kind of embarrassing. But anyway, yeah. I'm gonna go pretty soon, but I just wanted to take a moment to say thank you for those people that have been just around of late during what's kind of been a bit of a tough period for me lately. You know who you are, and I generally really do appreciate you kind of just being about, and just knowing that you're there. It definitely helps, and you know, being a part of this community is definitely a wonderful thing, because it's filled with so many wonderful people that can not only relate to periods of time like this where, you know, perhaps I'm struggling, but who are also very empathetic and sympathetic, and who are also just really fantastic and listening, but also very good at talking to you, and kind of helping you see things that perhaps you can't see yourself at the time, you know. So to those lovely, wonderful people, from the very bottom of my heart, thank you, because you have made coming out the other end of this sort of this thing, whatever it is, you know, you've made it so much easier, and I am continuously grateful for just having you lovely people in my life. Speaking of lovely people, before I go, I want to kind of give a little shout out to Pixie Whispers 09, who is just amazing and incredible and wonderful and lovely and sweet, but cannot do a British accent to save herself. I asked her to have an attempt British accent in her next video, which she has just uploaded yesterday. I'm going to put a link to her channel in the description box, because if you haven't heard her yet, you need to, because she's a wonderful person, but she's also an incredible whisperer. And I'm hoping, and I think if you go over there and you sub and you like her videos and you tell her how good she is, because she is fantastic, she'll hopefully make more videos. So hopefully as a group effort we can get her to make more, and you will want to hear more, trust me. I mean, don't just take my word for it. Go check out her latest video, which has her rocking a bit of soft spoken, and oh god, it's so good, so good. Anyway, link is in the description box, and you can also hear her horrible attempt at a British accent. God bless her, she is so sweet and lovely, but yeah, it needs work. But having said that, I am nobody to criticise, because I said in return I would attempt a Canadian accent, and I want to apologise in advance, because I know that this is going to be terrible. It's going to be worse than hers. Worse than her British accent. No, worse than her Canadian accent. But it's going to be horrible. And, yeah, so apologies in advance, but it's just a little bit of fun. So please, if you're Canadian, please don't take any offence to this, my terrible impersonation of a Canadian accent, because you're all wonderful people. And I'm hoping that this attempt at your accent doesn't, get me barred from entering your country, because I would love to visit one day, and I promise I'll use my own accent when I do. But this is for the lovely Pixie Whispers. It's my horrible attempt at a Canadian accent, so enjoy, I guess. Hey, so this is my Canadian accent, hey. I saw myself a loon, and the loon, it's a bird, and it was sat on a Zamboni. Oh my goodness, no, that's terrible. My Canadian accent's so bad, eh? Take off. You want to hear more about the loon, eh? It's a bird. I think it's on the money of Canada. The place where our queen... It sounds more Welsh than it does Canadian. Down in the valleys, it sounds kind of Wales, eh? So there you go, you're getting Canadian and a Welsh accent. Oh my goodness. Oh, the loon. It's on the Zamboni. I don't know why I keep laughing at that. Oh, goodness. They're never going to let me into the country now. At least I didn't say a boot. Oh well. I just did then, eh? What's that about, loon? What you doing on the Zamboni?